Hey guys, I am back with my K Knits and Crochet podcast. This is gonna be the last podcast of the year, and starting in January on the 28th will be my next podcast, the first one of the year. But so the podcast isn't ending, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna be changing things up, and I'm going to film the podcast once a month compared to weekly. I think it'll be more manageable for me that way. So after this podcast on the 31st, on New Year's, Happy New Year's, everybody, the podcast will be going up once a month. So I am just going to get into what I have, what I have finished, shall we say. And then I will go into projects that I am currently working on. So yeah, we're gonna go that way, if anything. I'm just trying to think. But so far this year, for this month, should I say, I finished one ball band with a twist. And I will have the pattern for that linked down below. And then I finished 3 granny squares, 4 of which I will insert pictures of. I gave to Tashi at home to help with her granny square donations for her new shop. And I will link her video down below of where she unpackaged that video, because she just posted that this weekend. So I know she has received them, which is great, and she loved them. She was over the moon happy, I would say, about them. And then I finished 4 roses, which I will insert pictures of because I do not have any of them to show in person. And then I finished Willow's stocking, which is still drying on the bathroom counter. I just finished that the other day. And then I finished a sage green mesh, market bag for my mom for Christmas, which I'll also insert a picture of, because this video will be going up after Christmas. So I'll have to insert a picture of that. And then I finished a trinket dish, for Alice for Christmas next year, which is in the closet. Or I'll give it maybe her birthday. I haven't decided yet. And then I also will probably be finishing, most likely, I would say, close to, I want to say, 4 little keychain fidget things with these with these pony beads in them. This one I'm making for myself, so this one is not up for grabs. And then I made this one for this one's going to be for my friend Lacey. And then I haven't decided what I'm going to do about this one. I might sell this one maybe. And yeah, and then I have one that I'm working on currently right now for my niece, Alice, but I'm in the middle of putting the beads on, and I need to wait until more pony beads come, which will come on Tuesday. Yeah. I might be able to show a, I think I could show a crafting haul in this podcast and still be able to get it up on time for the end of the year. I think that's doable. I had to think about that for a second. And then I have this mini rose that I'm going to make into a keychain. I just need to add a leaf. And I need to add a lobster clasp. And this is going to be for my friend Lacey as well. And then, yeah, so those are, for the most part, projects that I need to finish up. Those should be easy stuff to complete. And then that is all the projects that I have completed. In terms of current whips, I need to, in the next month, I need to focus on my sister's cowl. I really need to, maybe even starting to work on that today, I need to get a little bit further along or figure out how long, plan out how long it's going to take me to finish that in time for her birthday in February. And figure out exactly how many more inches I need on Eliza's cowl. So the reason why I don't have that out right now is because I, just in case any family members watch this video, I want her cowl to be a surprise, because I was going to do it for her for Christmas, and now I just haven't had time to get it done on time for Christmas. So I'm saving it for her birthday. I am currently working on it. And then I have Nick's scarf that I need to finish, but his birthday is not until November. So I have a little bit of time to think on that. And then, so the other two projects that I really want to focus on are my Wanna Skein basket and my friend Janine's scarf. Definitely want to get those done as well. And then I'm working on testing out bowl cozies for potential Christmas gifts next year. So I'm testing out a pattern on that right now to see if I'm going to, and if it works the way it intends to work, like they say in the description. So I'm kind of testing one out for myself and making one for myself to see what I think, and if it will be something that I would feel like would be a useful gift or not. And then as I just really have pretty much just needlepoint projects other than that, just that are just ongoing. I'm still working on that cat needlepoint wallet from last Christmas that I got from a family friend, and I am still working on my cat needlepoint kit that same family friend gave me as a beginner kit, that I had started with her a couple months ago, and still working on those when I can. Yeah, so that is pretty much, like, project-wise, stuff hasn't really changed too much, but I have finished some small stuff in the last, I would say, maybe month or so since the last time, or since the beginning of December when I filmed the podcast. But yeah, and my goal for 2026 in terms of crafting and goal related stuff is to potentially make more, like, maybe keychain like stuff, and just like maybe something just like fun that everybody can like, even I as an adult, I'm playing with these little pony beads. So this is a great kind of keychain fidget toy, as they call them. So you can, and my friend Lacey had asked for a lobster clasp on hers. So I'm gonna do a couple different ones, but yeah, hey guys, so I'm gonna get into my haul portion of the podcast, and I will show you what I got. So I did get one package from Amazon, and I do have 2 knitting needles in here, circular size knitting needles that I needed. And my boyfriend did for Christmas give me, my other future boyfriend did give me straight needles too for Christmas, which I have on the coffee table. But I will, I just don't feel like lifting the coffee table. I have to get those out because I've already put them away. So yeah, we're not going to get into that. But he did also, I forgot to mention for Christmas, he also got me, I'm gonna find it first. He did get me for Christmas, the AirPods 4th generation. And when you open the box, Apple now does not give you a, charging cable for your AirPods. I don't know what that's about, but I do know it uses a USB-C to USB-C cable, charging cable. I did look that up, and so I had to get a couple off from Amazon, and so I got this. I'm gonna put those down. Keep these open effectively. So I got the USB-C to USB-C charging. So it uses the same charging cable that my Mac uses, except that mine's a MagSafe USB-C cable. And this came in a pack of 3. So I got 3. And I have a USB-C cable at the office to charge my AirPods, so I just got 2 extras for, well, 1 for travel and then 1 extra one for home. And maybe you put one in my backpack or something like that. So I got those. That's not really a crafting related haul, but I'm just showing all my Amazon haul in this video or anything I get in this podcast. So yeah, that's not really craft related. And neither is I got the AirPod 4th generation case. That's not craft related either, but I did get that for my AirPods so I can protect my AirPods, and I got this one in pink, my other AirPod case for my 2nd generation AirPods that I've had for a long time are is in blue, so this way I can tell which AirPod it's apart, if that makes sense. And this came with a carabiner clip and just a little dusting, like cleaning mechanism thingy to clean your AirPods. So you can just set the AirPod in there like that, and then this is a carabiner clip because there's a keychain on it, so you can put it on to the case and attach it to like an outside of a an outside of a bag, like your backpack, or you can attach it to your pants. I can't, for the life of me right now, get it on, so I will do that later off screen, but yeah. So I got those 2 things. Those were not craft related, but things that I needed for my AirPods to protect them, because I want to have my AirPods for a long time, so I don't want anything to happen to them. And I thank my significant other for getting those for me for Christmas, because I love them. They're great. I will be using them a lot. So yeah. And then the second thing is craft related. I got 2 Chowgu circular needles, one in a US 7 with a 16-inch cord, and one in a US 4 with a 16-inch cord with metal tips. Because I did not have these both sizes. I had these in wooden, but I donated my wooden ones back in November, because I never used my wooden ones, since I got some metal tips to replace those. And I hope that the Carry Hopes for Threads program that I donated the wooden needles to, or for the knitter, are very happy, because I also bought a pair of wooden DPNs for that same knitter and donated those from my local yarn shop. I bought them, picked them up, had them mailed to my apartment because of the weather one day. I was going to pick them up, and then I asked last minute if I could have them mailed, and they were able to mail them. And so I hope that person is very happy to have received those. So I decided to get metal tipped Chowgu knitting needles for myself. These are fixed circulars. I do at some point want to get a good pair of maybe potentially metal tip and wooden tipped interchangeable needle sets. So if anybody has recommendations to good brand for that, because my issue in the past with interchangeable needles is the join have come apart when I'm knitting. So if anybody knows of a good brand of interchangeable wooden and metal tipped knitting needles that the joins stay secure when you're knitting and you don't have to worry about the joins coming apart, that would be great. So for right now, I'm just using fixed circulars, but I do feel like interchangeable needles would be nice to have at some point. I just don't know when I'm gonna get those necessarily. Maybe I'll ask for a set for my birthday. I don't know. It would be nice to have those before I go to Ireland next summer. Excuse me. So, but if anybody has recommendations of a brand of interchangeable needles, wooden and or metal tip or both, that would be super awesome, because I would love to potentially look them up and see what I think. Yeah. Hey guys, so the 2 craft related items that I got from Amazon were the Lily Sugar and Cream in the red yarn. I got this in a 6-pack. And I got, as I said before, I got these to make bowl cozies for Christmas next year. And then I got these pony beads to make keychains out of, Fidget keychains out of. And I also bought some Lily Sugar and Cream and Sage Green in, hang on. I know, that's coming on Sunday. I got some Lily Sugar and Cream and Sage Green in this, and I think I got another 4-pack in that, so I could make a set of bowl cozies for Mom in this color for Christmas next year. As well, like I had one of these left, but then I needed like 3 or 4 more or something like that. I can't remember exactly the quantity that I ordered. That's gonna come Sunday, but that's what this is kind of looks like, since I had one skein of this left. I can show it in this podcast, even though I had bought this one a month before the other one that I bought, and then I got some more now, so I can finish that up, so I can save this one to use as a bowl cozy when the other ones come, because I need to hold the yarn double when I make the bowl cozies. So the and I only had one measly little skein left. Very sad. So yeah, I ordered some more of that, and that's supposed to come on Sunday, and then the rest of the stuff that I ordered on Amazon is coming on the 31st, on New Year's Eve. So I will have to show that in another podcast. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I really don't have much else to say about this, besides the fact that my next podcast will be up January 28th of 2026. So, and I will link all the description of patterns I used and all that, and current projects that I'm working on, etc., down below in the description box. And I will also have in the description box as well of when the next podcast will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I will put a schedule also on my YouTube channel in the description box of also when the next podcast will air. But yeah, that's it. I don't really have much else to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year, and I will be continuing, like I said, the podcast, but I'm just gonna bring it back a little bit and do it once a month instead of every week. Every week's a lot for me, and I'm just not finishing enough projects to warrant once a week podcast. So I think once a month will be a little bit more manageable in terms of length, etc. But if you guys in the meantime have any comments of videos I should do, please do comment down below or on my Facebook page, and I hope everybody has an amazing new year, and happy new year to you. Bye.